Okay, so that was part one that you guys just watched, which was the homework review. So much better using my iPad. I hope you guys like that more. It's so much faster. Okay, so today, part two is we already did this, which was going over the workbook. Now we're just going to go over quickly Seesaw stuff, which was from yesterday. So this is what I see. Okay, so what you were supposed to do, first of all, is... I'm just going to show this one. Okay, so Ryan created this, and then I have sent it to Daniel for him to do. Okay, I'm going to show the one that Malik has already finished. So Malik got crystals, okay, and then Malik finished this off and he put in his name. Okay, right, so once I have seen that, then I will approve it, and then I will send it back to the original owner. Okay, so this is important for people to do what they are expected to do, because then it kind of throws off the whole system. So people who have their name highlighted, thank you, because you did the work for completing it. You might have actually edits to do, which is maybe why your name is not highlighted. Okay, so you have to go back. Actually, Mohammed has to do an edit. You have to read your feedback from me before I send it to somebody else. Okay. So you guys had your math task done. Technically, I could have given that yesterday. Now, I'm going to give one more set of points for people who have already... Actually, I'm going to do the other way. For people who have correctly finished the other person's work. So these are the people who really, really, really are 100% on track. So who was that? Eva, Malik, Ali, Matha... Daisy, where is Daisy? Daisy and Soyoon and Zaha and Jordan. Where's Jordan? Jordan and Fassi. And that is it, okay? So you guys, I'm giving you teamwork because you are helping out the other person by doing what you're supposed to. Okay. Alrighty, so we did this already, and then now this is what we're doing today, okay? It is more operations with two machines, okay? And this is writing the pattern rule, okay? So it's how to figure out the pattern rule. Because as you learned from yesterday, sometimes it's really tricky to figure out what the pattern rule is. So what we're doing today is I'm going to teach you a trick. And honestly, I learned this trick like, I don't know, a couple years ago. But my first time that I taught grade 6, I didn't know this trick. So the students had to do a lot more of the guess and check. And then now, I figured a trick that's really helping a lot. So, okay, what we do is I would like you to write down this pattern rule, please. Okay. The one that I've shown, to you. Okay, this one. So 1 for blah, 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 blah. Okay, so write this down first of all. Okay, now, this is the coolest thing this is the best. Okay, if you look at the pattern in the output, here, 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 and here, it is related to our pro tip of the day. So what is happening? How are we getting from 1 to 4? Well, we are adding 3, right? How are we getting from 4 to 7? Same deal. We are adding 3, okay? It works for all of them. We're always adding 3. So I know that I'm adding 3. Okay, now this is the pro tip. Take away my draw function. Okay, my pro tip is this. Okay, I don't want that to happen. I don't know. Okay, whatever. The output pattern value will be part of the pattern rule. Okay, that is honestly the most helpful tip ever. So I know that right away one of my output patterns, which in this case is 3, is going to be one of my magic numbers of my pattern rule, which is so helpful. Okay, so if I have this and this, I know that one of my numbers is going to be a 3. It's not necessarily going to be the plus, okay? We don't know about that. This is kind of a question mark, whether it's going to be +3 or something else. But we know for sure that one of our values is going to be 3. Okay, so what is it going to be? Let's see. Okay, so to get from 1 to 1, do I do times by 3? Maybe. Times by 3, and then how do I get to 1? I'm doing subtract by 2. Okay, is that actually it? 2 times 3 is 6, minus 2 is 4. Yes. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. Yes, that's it. Okay, so there, so you go. 3 is one of the values. If we go back to our homework from yesterday, this tricky stuff, you can look at it. What was the pattern here from 25 to 32? It was 7, right? 32 to 39, it was again 7. 39 to 46, we're going up by 7. 7, it was times by 7 up here. Oh, revolutionary. And then this, how are we going from 20 to 22? We're doing plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. So one of our values up here was times by 2. I think it was divide by 5 and then times 2. So it doesn't necessarily need to be, it's one of the numbers, okay? So that's where we have our tip. The output pattern value, okay, so just the value, not necessarily the plus, will be part of the pattern rule in either spot. Okay, cool. That's your mind-blowing tip of the day. So this is your homework. It is page 14 in the textbook, questions 1 and 2, which are, I can show you that quickly. Let's see here. Okay, where is it? Yeah, okay. So here we go. Page 14, you're doing both questions 1 and 2. So you have to identify the pattern. Okay, this one I think is only a single machine for 1, and then 2 is a double machine. It also asks you for this one to predict the output when the input is 10, which is related to our lesson from yesterday. Okay, yeah, that is your only homework for tomorrow. You do not need to post this on Edmodo or on Seesaw. We're going to go over it during class tomorrow. Okay, that's it.